Michael Nagy here with Jiggy Jag TV and DisareyenBands.com. And for everyone watching, if you can share this video on my channel and help support the awesome bands I feature. And today I'm here with Disareyen. How you doing today?
Pretty good. What about you?
Doing good. Now you want to start off by telling us a little history about the band?
Well, at first we're based in Atlanta, Georgia. We've been doing it since, I want to say 2013. Kind of started out as a little project, basically just me and a microphone and computer and whatnot. And I've accumulated some guys over time, and here we are. We ended up moving to Florida about 3-4 years ago, and just developed more of a name for ourselves since.
Cool. What got you into heavy metal or metal music to begin with?
Well, my dad, he was big into heavy metal. He still is. Like Iron Maiden and Rush, for more progressive rock, that kind of stuff as well. And it's just always kind of stuck with me. But it's funny because when I started wanting to be a musician, metal wasn't really my go-to at first. I just wanted to play guitar. I wanted to be the next Chris Martin of Coldplay. Like, that was my thing. But over time, I started hanging out with kids in middle school and high school. They love metal, and it brought me to the whole world of metal that I do now, and a lot of screaming and the mixture of screaming, singing, heavier stuff, breakdowns. And so it's, I don't know, I'm a metal guy, but off and on, I just all kinds of stuff.
And what style of metal do you consider yourself exactly?
I just tell people melodic metal. Basically, there's all kinds of names you could probably, give our style of metal to. It's just a mixture of a bunch of stuff. I mean, you could probably categorize us with stuff like Periphery and Born of Osiris, that stuff. But, so it's whatever you want it to be, I guess.
Tell us a little about your new record, Mutiny.
Well, we're still actually in the process of releasing singles, and due to COVID-19, we have a buddy of ours, Jordan, who's mixing and mastering the CD right now. And so far, we're getting stuff. We released 2 singles, which is the song Mutiny and the Eulogist, which we have a lyric video for Mutiny and an actual music video for the Eulogist, if anybody actually wants to check it out. But we do have some more music coming, and we're trying to do a different approach. We may end up just releasing single after single, and until they're all released, and then we got a CD. But it's in the air, actually, because we planned on having a CD and then releasing it, and then a whole bunch of songs people didn't know. But our mix and master guy, he's been busy doing a lot of stuff right now, and definitely due to COVID-19, all that. Once that became a thing, everything just kind of went out of order for a while.
Musically, how is this new record different from your past?
I will honestly say the song structures are better. Overall, it's just better written music, but everybody's got to say that about their newer stuff. It's not as fast. There are more melodies. There are more. There's going to be more singing. I know that for sure. I mean, we've actually got songs now that are all singing, which we're trying to lightly go into that territory. Obviously to get other people in listening, but try to stay true to metal. But yeah, it's much more mature sound than it used to be, and definitely a lot easier for us to kind of grasp, and more fun to play, honestly. Something that we can be more engaging with the crowd, not constantly looking at your fretboard, trying not to mess things up, and it's just cramps in my hands after every show. I'm not into all that. But I have to say, though, it's definitely way more mature. The mix is going to be better, because the last album we did 3 years ago, that was mixed and mastered by me, and I had cheap equipment, and I didn't really know what I was doing, but I had an ear, so that's all I could rely on.
Can you go into some of the themes of the record?
Well, I guess each song has its own little story and whatnot. I will say the two songs we did put out, Mutiny. Our vocalist wrote the lyrics for it. I want to say it's got like a ship captain ship theme where you probably have to ask him more about that one. But I know the eulogist is basically a person. It's in the video too. Somebody that's, I guess, evil. It's like a demon or somebody directing this person to, he had a miserable life, and he's now killing people and killing the people that have ever hurt him. And there's this person telling him in his head, and that person ends up killing him. It's weird. It's weird. Weird thing. Different though. Just fun little metal topic, right?
Yeah. And how have you guys handled the quarantine time?
It sucks, but you know what you got to do. Some new ideas. Still writing stuff. There's always that. We basically practice as much as we can. Even if we can't practice as a band together, we're trying to practice our own techniques and stuff, and it's just basically what it's been, working behind the scenes and work.
And the band name, what made you guys pick that for your band name?
Well, that's it was a year within this project being a thing. I finally decided on a name. I was looking up words, like Disarray was a word I thought of. I didn't want to name the band Disarray. I know there's a band out there named Disarray. I was looking up some site that translates words, different translations of that word, and there were many words other than Disarray, but I think Middle English translation popped up. Disareyen, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure, but I ended up changing the O right before the N, and it's now an E, Disareyen. It just sounded cool at the time. I was like, we'll run with it, because obviously coming up with band names now is just it's hard. There's so many names out there. You think you've come up with something good, it's already a band name.
Yeah, totally. Now, if people want to look you up online, get your music, find you on social media, how do they do that?
YouTube, Spotify. We had a Bandcamp. That's what we know of right now. But definitely YouTube is what we're kind of pushing on right now. Basically, if you want to find our music, YouTube.
Awesome. And when does the new record come out?
We're not really entirely sure. Like I said, we had a set deadline, but once all this happened, and the guy that's working with us right now, because his day job is actually pretty much doing the same thing. He actually does sound for places and for other people, and it's just been waiting on that, and it's been waiting on just timing's weird right now. It's so unpredictable, but we are working hard at it. We are trying to get the best of this time, and hopefully soon we'll have something new to release.
Awesome. Well, it was good talking with you and having you, and everyone look them up.
Thank you. Yes, Disareyen. Definitely look us up on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, and thank you if you do.